All right, so this is weight training, and I've already talked for a little bit, so I'm repeating myself just a little bit for the couple that aren't here. Let's see, the time's a little bit off, so it's 10 o'clock till 10:50 rather than 8 to 8:50. I do want you to stay until the end of the period. It's not just come here, work out for 20 minutes and leave. So generally, I want you to stay pretty close to the end. I just don't like it when people show up and try to buzz through the workout as fast as they possibly can and then leave. So that's kind of not the idea. So stick around. There is no books or anything like that. So the goal is for you to have a personalized weight training program when you leave. And we're going to learn a lot of good things here. And so there's all the things that the school has. Don't cheat. Make sure you come to class. This class is really big on attendance. About a fourth year grade or a third year grade, pretty close, is just show up, participate. So as long as you do that, you'll probably pass the class. So this one says it's the hallmark of success. So regular attendance is required for a passing grade. If you don't show up, you will not pass. This is not an online show up when you want. I need to put it in here, but I will give you one or two makeups, but I'm not going to I don't want it to be a habit. Like every Monday I'm going to skip and I'm just going to make up with another workout later. No, if you get sick, actually, you can do 2 outside workouts at the end of the week, whenever you're feeling better. That I will let happen once or twice, but not consistently. The point is, come to class, work out. Let's see, you need to be present at the beginning of class, preferably stay till the end of class, and to receive your attendance credit. I'll let that slide slightly at I've had somebody last quarter that had to go all the way, I think it's Irwin, top of the hill basically, they had to walk to. I let them go at 45. And that person actually showed up because we had class at 8, so they were in the gym here at 7:45. So they worked out 7:45 to 8:45 and then went to get changed and get to their next class. Let's see, everything will be turned in on Canvas. So either photographs of workouts, you're going to take a journal, aka I call it a log. So we're going to go over those in a minute. So videos of repetitions, you'll put those on there. Any assignments that we have. I think the first week is a safety video of a guy who dropped the weight training thing on his neck. So that's why we are trying to be as safe as possible. There will be videos to watch, quizzes, and things like that to take outside of class. I will let things be turned in late, but you're going to have a 20% discount on when you turn them in. And they should be resubmitted. So I'm going to hold this one pretty hardcore because I had some people last quarter that tried to, at the end of the quarter, turn in all the back workout logs, which I highly doubt they actually did. They were just writing a bunch of stuff down and then taking a picture of it and trying to get credit for it. So if it's not within a week, it's going to be counted as a 0. So don't try to ask me to turn things in super, super late. A little bit I can deal with a discount, but don't try to turn in all your stuff at the end of the quarter to save your grade. So I already said everything's on Canvas. I do not take emailed work. So emailing me stuff doesn't work. That's why we have Canvas, so it can be on there. And I will adjust a couple of things on here to the syllabus, especially the time is going to be a little different, and I'm going to put in there I'll give you a couple of makeups, but don't make it a habit. So attendance, quizzes, and there will be a final exam at the end of it. So that's just one of those. The physical education teacher in me just can't let a final exam go without assessing something. Now it'll be mostly what's your plan for the rest of the time. Why do you use high reps? Why do you use low reps? Those kind of things are going to be a part of that. So here's basically the whole thing. Attendance and participation, and see, we have class Monday, Wednesday, and you have to sometime between Wednesday and Sunday come into the workout or in the weight room and work out again. So I don't like home workouts unless there's a crazy extreme circumstance. Like I had a gal that had a full weights thing in their garage that lived an hour and a half away. I'm like, okay, that one I'll let you do. But I mean, if you live on campus, you should be able to make time to come to the weight room and work out, is my thoughts. There will be some assignments. There will be a final exam. Don't really have any quizzes planned, so pretty much your final exam is worth 10% of your grade. And that should all make up to our class there. So all the MIC policies, don't cheat. If you get COVID, we'll be very, if you have any disabilities, especially physical disabilities in this class, I need, come talk to me. I want to level the playing field if all is possible. Any Title IX things we got to work with. This is kind of the basic schedule, and I have like syllabus and circuit training. I have a workout that I've designed for you guys to do, and we'll change the numbers every week or every couple of weeks, and we'll do negatives later on, and we'll do some maxes just to see how strong you are. I will do a pre-bench press and I think I'm gonna do squats this quarter. To see how strong your legs are, how strong your chest muscles are. And at the end, we'll see how much you've improved. And if you're here every time, you'll improve. It's pretty easy in that regard. And at some point, we'll do negatives. Negatives are killer. When we did negatives when I was in college, I walked into the dorm. There were 9 steps into the dorm. I tripped on 3 of them because my legs were so dead. And that's the wrong time on the final there. I do have if you want to work out a little bit early, you can. Now, that's for that kind of crazy circumstance where you got to go a mile to get to the next class. I'll be here because I have class before this, supposedly. That might change. But either way, I'm going to be here because I got an 8 o'clock class. So if you want to be here at 50 before, so 10 minutes before, and start a touch early, you can. I say it's feasible to start before class time. I should either be in right here or in my office just waiting for class to start. And if you're kind of a self-proclaimed gym rat, somebody who's already in the gym, and I have those pretty much every quarter, that if you've already got a workout program that you want to do, come talk to me and we'll figure out what's the best route. I generally want you to try my workout first, and then you can go back to kind of the thing that you had before. Questions, comments?
So how much outside of class do we have to come into the weight room?
Once a week. So grand total of 10 at the end of the quarter, because 10 weeks. So let's go into details about that one here. So here's some details. So your first assignment is to basically submit when you plan on coming in. When in your schedule, when the weight room is open. Please submit a document detailing your outside of class time. So it needs to be 50 minutes. The bulk of it needs to be weight training because it's a weight training class. But if you want to jog for a little bit before you work out, you can do that. You can use the cardio center and the climbing wall as a part of that. But again, the majority of your time needs to be in the weight room. And you are welcome to just do a third one of these or a third workout on here. I want, if you want to get all the details, I do have blank ones of these that might be on here. Nope, I don't have that on there. So if you want to come up with your own, but the biggest thing is I want you to have planned out, this is the time I'm going to come in and work out. That's all I really want to know. That's your first assignment. All right, and here's kind of the majority of our class here. If you want to get real technical, 200 points for attendance, which is about half of that 80%. And then there's 10 outside class workouts and 10 workout logs. This is your workout log, by the way. Turn those in. Those will equal 20 points, or 200 points for there. So there's 40% of your grade if you're a math person. So for your outside of class workout, you will need to do 4 things. So 1, you take a selfie when you start, preferably with a workout partner. That's going to get you extra credit, but that's down here. Next, I want 2 videos of you doing 2 separate lifts during that workout. And I'm really not going to watch them, by the way, just so you know. Use a time lapse if possible, because if it's going to take you, I can't watch, like I had 26 people last quarter. I'm not going to watch 2 videos of each person for a 40 seconds to 2 minutes for a whole set. Put it in time lapse mode if you got it on your phone. It'll be like a 5-second video, and that's all I need to see. So if you have that ability on your phone, Apple phones all have it. I'm not as familiar with Android ones. So my third thing is you need to join our Strava class, or our Strava club, technically. And I've still got to work on this a little bit, because when you click on this right now, it doesn't actually take us to the club. I don't know why. It's probably because I just created it like 10 minutes ago. So that is my preferred way of doing that. So I use Strava for all my bike rides and stuff back in the back 40. And the easiest way to do it is using, if you have an Apple Watch, is to hit start on there, and then it'll just record it, and when you're done, you open the app, done. So preferably, I would like you to do that, and then take a screenshot of it. If not, like if that doesn't work, come talk to me, and we'll figure out how to get you into the Strava and all that stuff. A lot of people use that in our department already, so like the jogging class is a part of that, the cardio class upstairs is a part of that. So Dr. Paulson's kind of gotten me into using that. If it doesn't work out, the backup would be there is going to be a separate sign-in sheet in the weight room for this class. So when you go in there for your outside of class workout, sign in, sign out, has the times. I'm really looking for the time, and if you got a heart rate monitor, fantastic, not required. But like if you got a smart watch, I like knowing how my heart rate's doing when I'm working out. It's just interesting. That's for your information, not for me. I don't care. So I will also give you, if you work out with a friend, I will give you 11 out of 10 on those workouts. So in your selfie at the beginning there, take a picture of you and your friend. And it should probably be the same friend every week, because it's good to work out with other people. It helps hold you accountable, especially when you get out of this class later. So I have a way to, if you're having a hard time uploading photos to Canvas, here's how to do that. I also have how to start a workout on Strava, if you need that. And here's how to download and sign up for all those things there. And that's the name of our club. If I can figure out how to fix it here, I'll probably talk to Dr. Paulson after class here and figure that out. So that's one thing that you have to turn in. So that is all just for that workout. Now, what you did during that workout should be included on these workout logs. So you don't have to turn this one in twice. You only have to turn it in once. So the other ones would be just your weekly workout log. I say that's this piece here. I have had some students take a picture of this and use an iPad, and they just wrote it all in by hand, or they typed it in. I don't know how they typed it in while they were working out. That seems like a little much for me. And it should have all 3 workouts in there, 2 of them that you did in class and 1 outside of class. So you should be carrying this around with you as you're working out, either digitally or by hand. Questions?